Yo, what's good, Jets Nation? This is Richie from Jets Media, and in this video, I'll be breaking down all the players the Jets have signed to their practice squad, and I also will be breaking down the players that the Jets re-signed to their 53-man roster that they initially cut yesterday. So I broke down the 53-man roster in my yesterday's video. I just broke down every single player the Jets cut. They actually brought back 3 of those players onto their 53-man roster, and they also signed 15 players to the practice squad. So with that being said, let's get right into the list. We'll start off with the players the Jets signed back to the 53-man roster. That is cornerback Nate Hairston, offensive lineman Josh Andrews, and tight end Daniel Brown. This is good moves. I expected at least 3 or 4 players that initially got cut yesterday to get re-signed to the 53-man roster because they're going to sign people to the IR, and it's going to open up spots. And these are the 3 positions I think that Joe Douglas was definitely going to tackle. Daniel Brown was a special teams guy, so that's why I was a little not worried, but a little curious why they cut him, because I know he has a big role in Brant Boyer's special teams. Josh Andrews, he will be the backup center guard on this offensive line. Now we have 9 offensive linemen on this 53-man roster. I know a lot of Jets fans are worried. We don't have a backup center. What is Joe Douglas doing? But we got Josh Andrews back. He is on the 53-man roster. And then Nate Hairston, who initially got cut as well, cornerback, he will be suiting up for the Jets week 1. He will be on the 53-man roster as well. So with that being said, let's get into the practice squad. So we'll start off with the quarterback position. We brought back both quarterbacks in David Fales and Mike White. So the Jets have 5 total quarterbacks: Sam Darnold, Joe Flacco, James Morgan, David Fales, and Mike White. This is an interesting strategy. Obviously, last year is a big reason why Joe Douglas is doing this, because when Sam Darnold went down, the Jets were terrible. They were 0-3, and they need to have depth. They need to have quality guys backing up Sam Darnold, and guys like Mike White and David Fales, they actually shined in camp. So when we initially cut them, I was like, okay, who's going to be the backup? But now that we have both of them on the practice squad, I'm expecting one of those 2 to get brought up to the 53-man roster by week 1, so they will be the backup for Sam Darnold. And yeah, so we have 5 quarterbacks on the roster. David Fales, Mike White are on the practice squad. Next up is running back Josh Adams. He got signed to the practice squad. This is a great move. I really like Josh Adams. I think that he's a perfect running back for this team. So he will be provide that depth at that running back position. I know a lot of Jets fans like Josh Adams. I like Josh Adams as well. He performed really well for the Philadelphia Eagles when he got reps, because there's a lot of injuries at that position. So it's good that we got him back on the practice squad. So I'm happy with that signing. And then going into the wide receiver position, we re-signed undrafted rookie free agent Lawrence Cager. I know a lot of Jets fans are happy about this. Me personally, I'm ecstatic about it. I think Lawrence Cager has potential to really develop on the practice squad, especially with his physique. 6'5", you can't teach that. Red zone threat, can go up and just get those jump balls, those 50-50 balls. So I'm really happy we brought back Lawrence Cager. We also brought back Josh Malone, Donte Moncrief, and DJ Montgomery. So Josh Malone, he was on the practice squad last year, and he performed well with the Jets when he was playing with the first team because of all the injuries, so it's good to bring him back. Donte Moncrief, we actually signed him a couple weeks ago, as you guys know, so we got him on the practice squad. And then we also have DJ Montgomery, who we claimed on the waivers from the Cleveland Browns, I believe, a couple weeks ago as well. So we have 4 total wide receivers on the practice squad, so Joe Douglas is really making sure we have a deep practice squad at this position, because obviously there's a lot of injuries that's been happening so far. Going into the next position, we got Bronson, Kaufusi, and Ross Travis signed to the practice squad, both tight ends. Bronson Kaufusi is a defensive lineman transitioning into the tight end. He obviously is going to be more of a blocking tight end. We have 4 tight ends on the 53-man roster, especially because Daniel Brown got re-signed there. So I'm not really expecting any of these 2 players to be on the 53-man roster at all throughout the season, unless there's really a lot of injuries. So Joe Douglas brought these 2 back. Another 2 players we re-signed is Corbin Kaufusi and James Murray. Corbin Kaufusi is actually brothers with Bronson Kaufusi, if you guys did not know. So those are the 2 offensive linemen we brought back to the practice squad. And then defensive backs, finally, we got the 2 undrafted rookie free agents in Javelin, Guidry, and Lamar Jackson coming back to the Jets practice squad. I love this move because I really love these 2 cornerbacks for their own reasons. Javelin Guidry is a speedy, potential really good slot cornerback. Lamar Jackson is a really long and athletic and tall number 1 cornerback type of way. I feel like those 2 guys developing on the practice squad under Greg Williams are really going to provide depth at that position. So I love that move from Joe Douglas as well. Also, we re-signed Bennett Jackson and Zane Lewis to the practice squad as well. So those are the 15 guys that Joe Douglas brought back to the practice squad. The rules of the practice squad is totally different this year. We can now have up to 16 players, and we can protect up to 4 of them, so nobody else can come in and steal our guys. And yeah, that's really all the up-to-date news on the 53-man roster. This was the practice squad. I told you guys already who got back to the 53-man roster in Nate Hairston, Josh Andrews, and Daniel Brown. I posted a video earlier today of me playing as the New York Jets in Madden 21, and I had so much fun creating that video. You guys showed a lot of love. If you guys did not check it out, please go check it out. I supported Jets Nation hard, went online and beat some people online as the New York Jets. I'm so excited to bring you guys more content on this channel in the future. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And that really does it for this video. Leave a comment down below which players you are really excited about to be on the practice squad. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Let's go Jets. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.